Detective Clark, returning your call.
Hi, Detective. How you doing?
Well, that would make sense on why it's taking so long to get that form back.
Yeah. Because I reached out and I was informed she is no longer on staff and it would have to go through medical records. In fact, when I contacted them, they were kind of a little perplexed because they said normally that type of request would go through medical records for them. And this is SCL, so it might be different per every entity you guys have to deal with, you know?
Oh, no. I called their general line, which I normally do.
Uh-huh.
And they gave me her office fax number.
Huh.
Right. They didn't say anything about her not being there anymore or anything, or medical records. Normally, that's how it works. You just send it to their office and they fill it out.
Because I try to contact just like from a patient perspective, and they were like, well, this person's no longer on staff and we can't, contact you to anybody who's no longer on staff,
I wonder. Interesting. I'm just going to send it to the doctor there at DG.
Yeah, he was a ENT specialist, and in fact, and I did relay this to the other officers. He was the specialist Lutheran contacted that night because they did not have an ENT doctor on staff that night. So they reached out to Denver General, which most hospitals do, like the nearest facility they'll call, to see the doctor on staff there. And he's actually the one that made that saw my x-rays that night, as well as he's the one that recommended I get the procedure done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was under the impression that this was a follow-up visit.
There was a follow-up visit due to the procedure he did, and I kind of did relay that to all the previous officers. I don't know if they communicated that with you,
I did not realize that. I'll contact DG today and send it down.
Okay. All right, excellent. I appreciate it, Officer Clark. And that location for that doctor, the ENT building is... it is in the new building that they've built. It is on Bannock, so I mean, I don't know how that relates to a phone call, but
No, I do the same thing like I did at SCL, and I call them and they forward it on to the appropriate department of where they are. But in this case, there's an officer that works down there. I'm gonna see if he can do this face to face so we can get this done.
Okay. All right, I appreciate it, Officer Clark.
No, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem, man. And you have a good one. And again, feel free to reach out to me. And if I don't, if I don't speak to you, you have an excellent New Year.
You also, sir. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.